Everybody happy Friday. Make sure I'm all right. Gonna be a great Friday evening. Just one after this. Vado Speedway Park, baby. So we got back-to-back lives. We'll be doing our pre-race show here right after this. But first, good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Joaquin Acosta, your guide and companion on this journey of discovery and enlightenment in the world of healthcare and wellness. As the CEO of PharmTrue and your host for tonight's Know Your Pharmacist live stream, I'm thrilled to welcome each of you to a night filled with insights, information, and inspiration. Tonight, we're diving into a world where science meets humanity, where every breakthrough is a step towards a healthier community. We'll explore the transformative Pharmacy First scheme in England, a beacon of progress in healthcare access, empowering people with unprecedented access to healthcare. But that's just the beginning. We'll delve into the groundbreaking realm of this CRISPR technology, a marvel of modern science. It's reshaping our understanding of genetics. It's not just about the science, it's about the stories, the lives, and the ethical tapestry that this technology weaves. In our Enlightenment Hour, guys, we honor the unsung heroes of healthcare, the family caregivers. Their dedication and love are the bedrock of our health system. And tonight, we shine a light on their invaluable contribution during National Family Caregivers Month. We got a lot of month recognitions this month, but this is one we want to make sure we do touch on too. And who says, guys, health can't be fun? In our Herbal Wellness Corner, we'll take a leaf out of Snoop Dogg's book, exploring his journey of no smoke. Is it real or not? And the lessons that it holds for all of us. It's about balance, growth, and embracing a healthier lifestyle. But wait, there's more. We'll rev up our engines in the community spotlight with an exciting update from Vado Speedway Park. Races tonight and tomorrow, season championships on the line. Awesome. And in our Men's Health Minute, we'll tackle the crucial topic of men's health, breaking down stereotypes and promoting proactive wellness. Friends, tonight is not just another live stream. It's a celebration of health, a collaboration of minds, and a testament to the power of community. So let's connect, brainstorm, and embark on this captivating journey together. Your engagement, your thoughts, and your presence make the show what it is, a beacon of knowledge, hope, and positive change. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Joaquin Acosta, on this incredible journey. Let's make tonight's live stream a milestone in our collective quest for a healthier, happier world. Welcome to the Know Your Pharmacist live stream, where every moment is a step towards a brighter future, guys. So take a look at this. Empowering Healthcare, England's Pharmacy First scheme. Interesting enough, sharing it with you. I know the headline's going to show contraceptive pill from women in England, but this is more than that, guys. So interestingly enough, pharmacies in England next month are going to be doing a little bit more primary healthcare. So basically, by February of next year, pharmacists are going to be able to treat all of this, including with sinusitis, sore throat, earache, infected insect bites, impetigo, shingles, UTIs in women. And more blood pressure checks are going to be offered in light of this in England. And what they're trying to do is prevent more than 1,000 heart attacks and strokes per year. So ideally, they're going to free up 10 million, appointments within their medical care system already by adding this into the pharmacy stream. Very, very interesting. I love the idea of expanding, that easy community healthcare access there for, all of our pharmacy peeps and everything like that. And on top of that, there is some mild pushback and concern from the pharmacy side over there, in the England, other side of the ocean there, that it could perhaps add too much pressure into the pharmacies. But I don't think their pharmacy systems are being hosed by a CVS cough call rates, right? They're part of an epidemic going on here in the United States of America when you come to the drug industry, guys. Anyways, that's what I'm sharing with you. It's pretty cool. It's called the Pharmacy First Initiative over there in England. They're going to be paying, I guess, £2,000 up front, followed by payment per consultation. So I don't exactly know where, English reimbursement rates should or not be, and if that's like that great of a deal there. But, I think it's really cool in the progressive healthcare side that they're working their pharmacist to their top of their license, right? They're giving, just more ability for freeing up the already burdened healthcare system. So sounds like a really cool thing. Anyways, move on, guys. Tech talk. Looking at this deal called CRISPR, it's genome editing. So really, it's like you can go take your DNA and fire it up, get it edited, and get it planted to have different results, right? Again, this is tailored more towards medicine, but the ethical concern would be like, all right, so how long until people, start beautifying themselves and becoming super, whatever else. So anyways, I'm gonna show here, let's take a look.
Every cell in our body contains a copy of our genome, over 20,000 genes, 3 billion letters of DNA. DNA consists of 2 strands twisted into a double helix and held together by a simple pairing rule. A pairs with T and G pairs with C. Our genes shape who we are as individuals and as a species. Genes also have profound effects on health, and thanks to advances in DNA sequencing, researchers have identified thousands of genes that affect our risk of disease. To understand how genes work, researchers need ways to control them. Changing genes in living cells is not easy, but recently a new method has been developed that promises to dramatically improve our ability to edit the DNA of any species, including humans. The CRISPR method is based on a natural system used by bacteria to protect themselves from infection by viruses. When the bacterium detects the presence of virus DNA, it produces 2 types of short RNA, one of which contains a sequence that matches that of the invading virus. These 2 RNAs form a complex with a protein called Cas9. Cas9 is a nuclease, a type of enzyme that can cut DNA. When the matching sequence, known as a guide RNA, finds its target within the viral genome, the Cas9 cuts the target DNA, disabling the virus. Over the past few years, researchers studying this system realized that it could be engineered to cut not just viral DNA, but any DNA sequence at a precisely chosen location by changing the guide RNA to match the target. And this can be done not just in a test tube, but also within the nucleus of a living cell. Once inside the nucleus, the resulting complex will lock onto a short sequence known as the PAM. The Cas9 will unzip the DNA and match it to its target RNA. If the match is complete, the Cas9 will use 2 tiny molecular scissors to cut the DNA. When this happens, the cell tries to repair the cut. But the repair process is error-prone, leading to mutations that can disable the gene, allowing researchers to understand its function. These mutations are random, but sometimes researchers need to be more precise, for example, by replacing a mutant gene with a healthy copy. This can be done by adding another piece of DNA that carries the desired sequence. Once the CRISPR system has made a cut, this DNA template can pair up with the cut ends, recombining and replacing the original sequence with the new version. All this can be done in cultured cells, including stem cells that can give rise to many different cell types. It can also be done in a fertilized egg, allowing the creation of transgenic animals with targeted mutations. And unlike previous methods, CRISPR can be used to target many genes at once, a big advantage for studying complex human diseases that are caused not by a single mutation, but by many genes acting together. These methods are being improved rapidly and will have many applications in basic research, in drug development, in agriculture, and perhaps eventually for treating human patients with genetic disease.
So pretty interesting, right? I mean, basically saying you can modify the DNA of anything with DNA, right? By doing this technique. Very interesting. So all good implications, but the ethical issues here, I think, are definitely the parts where people, even back in the COVID-19 times where mRNA created a big sense of paranoia for people and nobody wanted that back, or people, a small majority of people did not want that vaccine because it had mRNA. Anyways, when you're looking at this year, right, it's pretty, I mean, I guess concerning when you could see that other side of mRNA, whatever in this bacterial form or replicating this bacterial form is able to create this nuclease split at the perfect point and then thus change and alter DNA as you please and as it's designed. So very crazy there for sure. So in terms of the cool parts for personalized medicine and everything like that, I definitely love that. But again, still very interesting to look at both sides of the spectrum there. And not only where people, humans could theoretically be used to enhance desirable traits instead of curing disease, you could, be doing all kinds of other ethical and societal, mayhem if that thing really went wrong. Anyways, not to be some sort of conspiracy theorist on this Friday here. That was just pretty cool technology that's going to be our future anyway. So might as well lean into it and start learning more about it, guys. That's the mindset, growth. Let's move on. Interestingly enough, guys, so in our Enlightenment Hour, how many of you guys knew November was also National Caregiving Mental Health Month? So awesome National Family Caregivers, guys. Mental health should definitely be considered for caregivers here on this website. When caregiving impacts your mental health, 5 tips for talking to your employer and mental health caregivers in the workplace. So I'm going to copy that right here. Just a resource for caregivers, whatever position that may be for you. We'll go through the little video just to get a little bit of engagement here on this.
November is National Family Caregivers Month. Caregiving presents unique challenges when it comes to work-life balance and can significantly impact a person's mental health. This month, Mental Health America is uplifting the voices of caregivers by sharing their stories and providing the resources and information they need to care for their mental health.
It's emotional and it is intense and hard to be the caregiver because you're doing the lift of maybe the daily physical things that someone needs. You also have to watch someone that you love and that you've known for decades and decades not being able to do those things.
I think a lot of people really focus on the hardships of being a caregiver, but there's actually a lot of reward.
I think it's allowed me to prioritize my mental health actually, because I am very aware that I can't be a container and offer care to anybody if that's not something that I'm practicing with myself first.
To all the caregivers, thank you for all that you do for others. You make a profound impact on our world and you impact the lives and mental health of so many. If you're struggling with your mental health, help is available. You can take a free mental health screen at mhascreening.org and explore resources for caregivers at mhanational.org/caregiving.
All right. So cool to acknowledge for sure, guys. Let's jump for the next thing. Snoop Dogg's shift to giving up smoke and lessons for leaders from Forbes. So it's been going all over the news today. Snoop Dogg apparently tweeted or something that he's not going to smoke anymore. He's done. So, the speculation of that, whether or not, where people are looking at that, I guess apparently in the past, Snoop Dogg says he stopped smoking 80 sometimes a day or something like that. So who knows? But anyways, right now he's saying, respect my privacy. I'm not going to smoke. It is what it is. But, I think this was a cool article from Forbes, Snoop Dogg's shift to give up the smoke and lessons for leaders. So a couple things here: prioritize well-being, takeaways there. Snoop Dogg, he's, focusing on personal growth and change and valuing flexibility and breaking away from the stereotypes. So interesting there, right? Last but not least, brands or even humans must learn the value of flexibility and breaking away from stereotypes, and parents would agree. A recent study showed 79% of parents want their children to act against gender stereotypes. I believe Snoop's decision challenges the stereotype associated with his public persona, demonstrating that individuals and by extension, brands can defy expectations. So, take home message: recognize the power of challenging stereotypes and consider how your brand, or yourself, your life can resonate with people. by defying conventional norms. It may actually, help you grow as well. So I think it's cool. Encourages someone to be bold and creative in how you, communicate with people. And it's not saying everybody go and do something rash or whatever that might be, but I think these could be some cool take-home messages here from what overall Snoop is getting at. And, sometimes if you need a reevaluation, whatever that may be in your life, interesting. Take some advice from Snoop. All right. So anyways, moving on to community spotlight, guys, where I'm going after this, but boom here. Going back to Vado. So we'll see you guys there tonight and tomorrow. Season championships on the line. Looks like Dusty Riggs going to take this away in our Wholesale Racing INX Legends class. Some good competition in our SH Automotive Pure Stock class, as well as our Power Eye Jackson Compaction 305 Wing Sprint car. So some good stuff there. Royal Jones and Dylan Harris creeping up on West Wofford. 2 nights of racing could mean anything. And then in our SH Automotive Pure Stock class, we have Sherry Minks and Katie Seals, the ladies, creeping up on Chase Ortiz, less about 30 points behind. And could be anyone's game in the season here. It's going to be some good racing storylines to end at the end of this season. I'm excited to go over there right now and enjoy. So that's our community spotlight for you guys. Come enjoy the thrills at Vado Speedway Park. Final 2-day show before the Wild West Shootout in January. Bada boom. All right, last things, guys. Men's health, changing the narrative. Let's spit some facts. Some of these gut-turning facts that we do, but it is what it is. Men's health from Harvard. The average man pays less attention to his health than the average woman. Compared to women, men are more likely to alcohol and use tobacco, make risky choices, and not see a doctor for regular checkups. Men are assailed by the diseases that can affect anyone: heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, depression, but they also have unique issues such as prostate cancer and BPH. Many of the health risks that men face can be prevented with a healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, a healthy diet, not smoking, stress reduction, and alcohol consumption in a moderate range, no more than 2 drinks per day, if at all. Regular checkups and regular screening tests can spot disease early when it is easiest to treat. So don't be an average man. Get on board with protecting your health today. And as much of a ad that it sounds like, guys, good ad right there. For sure. Other than that, see you guys at Vado for Monday.